Hey everyone, today we're talking about the Robinair 34988 Premium Refrigerant Recovery, Recycling, and Recharging Machine. If you've ever tried to handle SC work with cheap recovery kits or basic gauges, you know how messy and time-consuming it can get. You end up chasing refrigerant, dealing with oil messes, and praying your vacuum pump actually holds pressure. This machine changes all that. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. What really stands out with the Robinair 34988 is how it bundles everything into one box. Instead of juggling separate recovery tanks, vacuum pumps, and leak detectors, you plug this in and let it do the heavy lifting. It recovers, recycles, vacuums, tests for leaks, and recharges, all automatically. That means no more guessing how much oil to add or whether your vacuum cycle actually worked. I've used it on a busted car SC system where the old refrigerant was dark and full of moisture, and the machine cleaned it up, measured the oil, and recharged clean R134A without me touching a single dial. It's the kind of tool that turns a half-day job into something you can finish before lunch. Another thing that surprised me is the automatic dye injection. When you're tracking down a slow leak in a system that's already been opened up, injecting dye manually is a pain. With this machine, you just set it and walk away. It handles the whole process, so you can move on to the next job while it finishes. I had a customer with a mystery leak in a 2015 Honda Accord, and after one run through the Robinair, the dye showed up right where the evaporator was cracked. Saved me from tearing the dash apart just to find nothing. Oil measurement and injection is another spot where this thing shines. Cheap recovery machines leave you guessing, but the Robinair actually measures the oil in the system and adds the correct amount during recharge. I've seen shops overcharge oil by half an ounce and undercharge by a full ounce, both mistakes that kill compressor life. With this machine, it's spot on every time. I used it on a Ford F-150 with a burnt compressor, and the system came back smooth with the exact oil charge the compressor needed. The leak test function is built right in too. You don't need a separate electronic leak detector or UV light setup. Just run the vacuum cycle, then let the machine pressurize the system and check for leaks automatically. It even tells you where the leak is if it finds one. I ran it on a Mini Cooper with a known condenser leak, and the display showed leak detected at condenser in under 3 minutes. No extra tools, no extra steps. One thing I appreciate is how quiet it runs compared to the old piston-style recovery machines. The pump is smooth and the whole unit stays cool even after hours of use. I've used it in a small shop where noise matters, and it's a huge upgrade over the clunky, loud units from the past. Now, it's not perfect. The machine is heavy, around 60 pounds, so moving it from bay to bay isn't fun. And it's not cheap, but if you're doing SC work regularly, it pays for itself fast. The initial cost is high, but the time and headaches it saves make it worth it. If you're tired of juggling multiple tools and still not getting clean recharges, this is the machine to step up to. It's built for shops and serious DIYers who want professional results without the hassle. Check it out using the link below if you want to see the current price and specs. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. For most buyers, the real question is not whether Robinair 34988 Premium Refrigerant Recovery, Recycling and Recharging Machine sounds impressive on paper, but whether strengths like fully automatic function lets you recover vacuum leak test and combines simple operation with superior accuracy and recovers actually make daily use feel easier, more dependable, and more worthwhile after the first few days of excitement wear off. It is also smart to think about long-term satisfaction. A product like Robinair 34988 Premium Refrigerant Recovery, Recycling and Recharging Machine usually feels like the better buy when it stays convenient, comfortable, and reliable in normal everyday use instead of only looking good in the listing.